No preparations for rain made by yours truly, and then big rain. It is a holiday. It is the holiday that I'm working this year. And I'm pretty sure that there's more shorts if we open up the second Old Navy package. Isn't that cute? It's just this little flower print. I feel like that's so fun. Horseback riding, lake, canoeing. I'm so excited for it. It's my last weekend at home before I go to camp, which we haven't talked too much about yet, but I'm excited to tell you all about. There's about 12 packages waiting at home that are all my camp supplies. I used to have such a good, just like camp set of belongings, I feel like things that you only use at camp, but like were worth keeping for every summer. And now it's been long enough since I've been to any type of summer camp that they're all gone. So like I had to get some like twin sheets, I had to get a digital watch, a one-piece swimsuit. Like if you know, you know, those are the vibes. This morning we woke up around 6:45, I would say, and went to Planet Fitness to work out. We did chest and buys today and then returned home so that I could come back here because I have a 9 a.m. facial this morning that I am getting ready to go in for. I feel like it's been forever since I've had a facial. It really has just been like my regular month, but my skin feels ready for it. My skin's been doing really well in the past like couple of days. The honeymoon threw it off a little bit and then I think we've recovered a little bit, but I'm just ready for a facial. I'm ready to sit there and just feel so like clean and massaged. I don't know yet what kind of treatments we'll do, if any. I don't know if we'll do like a peel or micro needling. I might look kind of funny next time you see me depending on what we do, but I just figured this would be a great way to start the Saturday, and then this vlog's gonna go like all through the week, all basically until I'm leaving for camp. So this is like my last my last week here prior to camp, which I feel like it's been funny because I got back from the honeymoon, as you know, and then I'll have 2 weeks at home, and so much of me was like, well, I gotta get back into routines, I gotta do my habits, I gotta like do all these things. I'm like, but I'm about to leave again. So this is the second part of the we're still here, but we're preparing to go, but also it feels like we just got home. But I'm excited to show you all the preparations, talk about it more, and I'm also excited I'm honestly probably gonna nap during this facial, and it's gonna be wonderful. I go to Skinology Aesthetics. I don't think I said that yet. Skinology Aesthetics in Virginia Highlands in Atlanta. It's a small business owned and run by T. I've been coming for about a year and a half, and I've loved it. If you're in the area and you're interested, let her know I sent you. We're finished. This is what we're working with. We did do microneedling and a peel and all sorts of like masks, moisturizers. I fell asleep for a little bit, not gonna lie. Did like extractions. It was really good. But I will be peeling a little bit in the next couple days, so you'll get to see the progression of that. I need to go get gas because we have about 40 miles left in this tank. So need to go get gas, and I have a free drink from Starbucks right now, so I think I'm gonna try their new iced horchata, like shaken espresso with oat milk, because I like horchata. I don't know if I'm gonna like espresso horchata, but I am willing to try. Okay, got the goods. I also grabbed eggs while I was in there because it was a Kroger Starbucks. Exactly what I got was a venti iced horchata oat shaken espresso. Ventis come with 4 shots. I never find that to be necessary, so I got 3 shots of espresso, and then I took down a pump of the syrup too, just because I tend to not like things if they're overly sweet. Like I like the flavor, but not the overly sweetness. Also, my face is just getting redder and redder, so I took down the syrup. That's really good. I do like that. I think just because of how horchata tastes, it like kind of gives fall flavor to me, but we're in summer, so it's fun. I mean, the taste just as good too. I am a fan. I never really pay for Starbucks with my own money unless I'm like in the airport and desperate, but if I ever get a free drink again, might get that. I'm gonna have to like color grade to take down my redness. I don't know if I'll be able to do that, but I've been waiting long enough to open up these camp items, and I'm so excited. Some of them are camp items, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure I think I kind of impulse got like 2 sets of pajamas. That might have happened. I made purchases at Target, Old Navy, and Amazon. Total for all of which was under $100, which was awesome. We have 2 Old Navy, 2 Target, and 1 Amazon package. So like, I don't know why things send separately sometimes, but we can start with an Old Navy. I feel like Old Navy is just such like an old reliable. Okay, yeah, of the 3 things in this, actually only one of them is one of the like actual camp items. The other 2 are just like fun things. But I got these shorts. I have a brown version of these exact shorts that I love, and I don't have too many other shorts that are long enough inseam, I feel like, and these are just like comfortable, can run around in them, they can get dirty, they can get wet. This color, I knew that I'm probably gonna have to wear like nude underwear underneath, but I still felt like it would be a good option. The two non-camp things in this package, my two little impulse buys, if I remember correctly, I'd originally had like 4 shorts in my bag or something like that, to where I was like, I actually don't need all of that. But then whenever I was like taking things out, then all of a sudden I was about to have to pay for shipping again, so I just like added a few cheap things back in the bag so I wouldn't have to pay for shipping. This is a PJ set that I'm very excited for. Isn't that cute? It's just this little flower print. I feel like that's so fun. I've been loving PJ sets and I've been wanting more of them, and so I got another one of them. And then this was literally the cheapest item on their sale, but I also felt like I would wear it. And it's what bumped me up enough to get free shipping again. It's just this long sleeve athletic top in a color that I honestly have like a lot of clothes in this color, but because I think it looks good on me, so I'll keep getting clothes in this color. So really out of that, the shorts were the big thing, and I'm pretty sure that there's more shorts if we open up the second Old Navy package. Is it like warehouse stocking? Is that why things come in separate packages from the same order? Yes, I got these black shorts because honestly, I do still have some of those like Nike running short that were all the rage back in the day. And I honestly think they still fit even too, but their inseam, I just feel like it's just like a little, it's just a wee bit. I'd either have to size up or get like longer shorts. And so these are just like very basic black running shorts, but are high-waisted. They have like a very big waistband, and I feel like will be good to be campy. Target number 1 is a PJ set that I got. This is actually, is it the same? I have a PJ set from Target from super recently that I really love, and so I wanted just like another one that I could wear, because what keeps happening to me is I have my favorite clothes and then I'll wear them and then be sad that I can't wear them again and they have to go in the laundry. Target number 2. This is a camp box. So I have my twin sheet set, which I feel like I'm gonna wash before going next week, just so that it can smell like home. And you never know where the sheets are before they come to you. And then this I'll have to try on and make sure it's good. I have one-piece swimsuit nowadays, but it's like corset one, like tie in the back, like very high legged, to where I felt like I need a different one for camp. So this is the one that I got from Target. Its back is just like tie back, like it's pretty open, but tie back. Bright color so everybody can find me. I'll have to try it on and make sure it's good, but if I remember correctly, it was under $20. And now I can just hold on to that and have it for my adult camp adventures. And then lastly, the Amazon piece. I tried to not have to purchase on Amazon for this little haul, but really it's the digital watch that on other places, all of them were like $40, $50. And I did not want to do that. So I believe this is my watch. Oh, yes it is. So basic. Just slap that on there, see the time. I used to wear watches 24/7. By used to, I mean like middle school, probably like even 5th grade or so. I was a digital watch girl. And then what I would do, if I was like having to go to bed at night, which happened every night, but I wasn't quite ready to go to sleep, I would play this game where I would go to the timer on my watch and I would see how fast I could start and stop it to see like how few milliseconds could pass in that time. I don't remember what my record was, but I feel like typical was around like 13 to 15. I think one time I may have gotten single digit. That was a great time. But I'll set this and then can have that ready to go to camp with me. And then lastly, I did get a cheap pair of sunglasses as well, because my favorite sunglasses I left on our honeymoon, and I don't know where on our honeymoon. There was one time when I was like, oh, I need to get my glasses, and then I couldn't find them. So I was like, oh, they must just be like around the hotel room. But then whenever we were packing up, I never came across them. So I was like, okay, well maybe they're like already in a bag or something, and I just like missed them going in a bag, but then we got home and I haven't uncovered them either. So it must have been somewhere, like maybe I left them by the pool or something and just didn't realize it, but I don't know what happened to them. But then I also figured just having like a cheap pair that I don't care as much is probably good for camp. So I got these. Oh wait, it even says they're polarized. Could that be true? Huh. Apparently so. That's cool. Well, let me protect these. I think I'm gonna do a load of laundry and put most of this in there so that then it can just be like clean, non-story, non-warehousey. And also because the rest of my day today, I, number one, need to get the video for tomorrow just finished. I have it like rough cutted, but I need to add music, add text, make it more interesting, finish that, get it uploading. And then I next need to prioritize cleaning up, vacuuming, picking up clutter, get us in a good spot to head into the week. And I would love to like not have to do that all on Sunday. I'm gonna pick up all of the packaging that I have around myself and then get started on editing that video. to show you my outfit before I change out of it because I am so in love with this shirt. We got it on my honeymoon and just like color and kind of how fun it is. I wasn't sure what to put under it, so I ended up just putting like a white tank top that I tucked up under sort of to make it be shorter to put under it. But when I woke up this morning, it's been a great Sunday. When I woke up this morning, Zach had made breakfast. He made this like breakfast hash that had like sausage, eggs, potatoes, Cholula. It was great. And then I like just hung out in bed for a little bit, and then we went to the gym. Today was a back day, and after the gym went and got groceries. We got a lot of good things, and there's a lot of like Memorial Day weekend coupons, and it was so lovely. Whenever you like click enter, or the cashier clicks like enter at the end, we saved $70 in coupons today at the grocery store, which I'm pretty sure is a record. That has to be a record. A lot of it was because they have blueberries and strawberries that are on crazy deal, and I think it was like $5 off per blueberry or something like that. And then they had several like spend $75, save 10. So just lots and lots coming off in coupons, which was incredible. Our fridge is full and I'm feeling very blessed and lucky. Set up well for the week. And then after we came home and put all the groceries away, then we went to San Francisco Coffee Company. I got one of their just like spring drinks. It was interesting. It had maple, turmeric, oat milk, espresso, one more flavor that was in there too that I don't remember. And I really wasn't sure if I'd like it or not, but it sounded interesting enough that I wanted to try it. And I'm glad that I tried it, but I don't think I would get it again necessarily. But we went to San Fran, both Zach and I, and then he left to go to work because he had about 2 hours worth of work to do today. And so I just stayed at San Fran for that time and started editing a video. Like, was going through Goodreads, like seeing upcoming releases for the summer, like nothing too serious, just like fun computer work. And then we just got back from that. Zach came back and picked me up and then headed on home. And so I'm about to shower so I can curl up on the couch, but it's just been a very good Sunday so far. And I feel like my face, as far as like peeling wise, has not started peeling. It feels dry. The coloring is going down from the microneedling, but I still look a little bit funny. The things I want to do today, I feel like I should read for a little bit because I honestly haven't just like sat down and read in a while. And going through Goodreads, I'm like, oh, all of these books that I want to read. And I'm like, you can't just look at books you want to read, even though that's really fun. You also have to read so that you can like be making your way through books you want to read. So I need to do that. And then I think I'm going to keep working on the video that I started. I didn't necessarily think that I needed to get it done this weekend too, but since I will be at camp next week whenever it's posting, I do need to get it done early. And like, if I'm able to get as much of it done before the work week starts, I think that will set myself up for success the best. Oh, that was the wrong light. I wanted to try my new Halo Top mix-ins that we got at the grocery store today in celebration for me finishing editing the video for next weekend, which feels like a huge accomplishment. If you didn't know, Halo Top has this new little line, Halo Top mix-ins, and so I got the cherry chocolate chunk today. So a pint is $4.90, which is more than without the mix-ins, but also is less than some ice cream brands. And I forget what flavor it was of this I've gotten before, but it was really good, and so I want to try this one too. Yeah, I gotta know if I'm gonna be yours, so don't you keep me waiting. Yeah, I have to know if you wanna be mine, 'cause this is so frustrating. Tell me now, don't keep me waiting. Hey, these are the scrubs that I got off Poshmark and opened the box last week. I don't know if you can tell. Let me like scoot down the camera a little bit so maybe you can see better. They are the same size as every pair of pants I have ever gotten from Figs, and they like, no, they aren't. They're so tight. They're so tight. And I can't decide right now if it's like a tightness that is fine or a tightness that's gonna be like showing my booty crack all day. Also, not to be vain, but they're like the level of tightness to where they're like flattening my little booty out. And I don't want to be perceived as having a flatter booty than I really do. Like, I would like my accurate curvature, but these look like, this is not a different size. This is the same size that I have ever got. It's a different cut, so I guess that could be it, but you would think that like a different style but the same size would still like fit. So I thought that I was going to be wearing my new pants today. It also could just be that they just need to be like worn to get stretched out. I just really feel like if I squat down, I would have a plumber's crack, and that is not my goal. So just give me a second. I'm going to change into my original pair of purple scrubs and wipe a couple tears from my eyes. You might not be able to tell a difference. I'm back in old trusties, who I literally have to tie the drawstring tight in order for them to stay up. Same size as the other ones I got. It's fine. Today's Memorial Day, so it is a holiday. It is the holiday that I am working this year. We are required to work one holiday a year. So my first holiday I ever worked was last 4th of July. And then I also just happened to pick up Thanksgiving. Like, I wanted to pick up Thanksgiving, so I did. But since we only are required one a year, our year rotation is from Memorial Day to Martin Luther King Day. And then we sign up for them between January and May. And so I'm just getting my holiday knocked out of the park really soon and early. Holidays are different. They're a nice like difference of routine even at the hospital, because on holidays we do what's called ED and house coverage, which just means you're covering everything, not just like my typical patients like caseload. It just means doing like consults or responding to traumas or codes or things like that for the whole hospital. We are pretty well staffed, I would say. Today I'm doing an 11 to 7:30 shift, which I think I'm really gonna like. My typical work day is 8 to 4:30. When I did Thanksgiving last year, it was 1:30 to 10, which is like weird, but was fine. And I feel like 11 to 7:30 is good. It's enough to where I hit the shift differential, which will get me like $2 total, but that's fine. And like I'm out of routine, and there's other people that are there for the entire time that I'm there. There's 8 to 4:30 people on holidays. There's 11 to 7:30. There's 1:30 to 10. And then there's the regular overnight people, which are I think like 8:30 to 8, 8 to 8, 8 to 8:30, something like that. So with my shift, that just means like I'm literally just like mid shift. Like I'm just in the middle. We could call it a princess shift. I think this is the shift that nurses call princess shifts. So maybe I'll call it that. It's been nice because we got to like, I didn't sleep in. I woke up at like 6:45, which is sleeping in for a weekday, but got to kind of sleep in and then go to the gym and then got back and just like ate a small breakfast. I don't really know how I'm doing my meals today, but I ate a small breakfast, like showered, been dawdling around. I'm really not good at like getting out of my workday routine because in my head I'm like, well, I still have to go to work. I was joking that I would just be like sitting in my work clothes staring at the door from like 7:30 to 10:30 because I don't know how to do anything different. I've done better than that, but I wouldn't say I've done good. Like I haven't been like productive this morning, but taking a slow morning is good and productive regardless. With 11 to 7:30, I think I should eat maybe like right now, right before going in, and then maybe like bring some snacks and then have like a cafeteria meal for dinner. But I don't like love that, but I think it'd be fine. I'm trying to balance too, because I do have to-dos from Friday, like of just like my regular patient caseload and to-dos that I'll just try to see, because technically I'm not like my regular self coming into work today. So part of me is like, well, I don't have to do those today because I'm doing a different role. But also if things are slow, I think I would rather work on those to-dos to kind of make like my future easier than just like not. It's also so up in the air of like if it'll be super busy, if it'll be super slow, like we just have no idea at this point. So no idea how the day is gonna go. It will be weird leaving at 7:30, but also like I had one of those days last week just in the regular swing of things, so it's not like the weirdest thing to ever happen. And more so it's just gonna be strange when I'm there and it's like, oh, it's 12, but I've only been here 1 hour. So I'm making it work. I think it'll be good. I'm glad to get my holiday over, because perks of a holiday, one is just like out of the routine. Like you could do something different. You could like brush up on new skills that I don't use all the time. 2, holiday pay, time and a half, which never hits the paycheck quite as much as I feel like it should, or like it will, but that's fine. Time and a half for holiday pay. I will get a shift differential because I'm going past 7 p.m., just barely. But if you go past 7 p.m., then it's something that's like all of your hours from 3 p.m. on have a night shift differential, which truly like is disappointing. I mean, I'm not actually doing a night shift, so it's fine, but it truly will be like maybe an extra $3 gross to my paycheck. So like an extra $2 that I actually get, but that's fine. I'll take the $2. And then also with that, we still get 8 holiday hours that are like PTO hours, so that if you're taking a holiday off, you'd like get 8 holiday hours and then you would like put them in for today to get paid for today and then just like work the regular week. But since I'm working today, I still get the 8 holiday hours, but then I don't put them in for today because I'm working today, so I just get to use them like PTO later. So that's like a whole extra day of PTO or like floating holiday that I get. So I'm really not mad about working a holiday. I honestly would probably do more, but honestly for the rest of the year they're all full. Like everyone's signed up for them, so I'll have the rest of the holidays off probably, but I'm heading in today. So happy Memorial Day. Thinking about all the people that this day is hard for and means a lot more to. Any service members or family members of service members, I'm thinking of you. Thank you for your service. Things are hard, but I hope you feel loved today. Okay, time to make a fake little early lunch that I'm like not quite hungry for yet. I'm a little soggy. Different day, same problem. 'Tis the season for afternoon rain showers that, though you could count on, they're like not on the radar. So no preparations for rain made by yours truly. And then big rain.
It was sunny not less than 20 minutes ago too.
It was sunny like when I first went outside, and then not by the time I got back. It's literally dripping. Frizz dripping. My shirt's like transparent because it's wet. My pants are sticking to me. Need a warm shower. That's what I need. It's been a second since I talked to you. It's a gloomy day, so that's why the lighting is all dark. But we're doing well, I feel like, through the week so far. 2 days until I go to camp, which doesn't feel real. So I feel like I need to start like now doing packing and things. Whenever I used to go, like as a child, I would spend weeks leading up to camp, like writing down packing lists and like, okay, and then 3 pairs of pants for this day, like 2 t-shirts for this day. Like I just had everything. I don't think I need to do that this time, but just bring enough shorts, bring enough t-shirts. I think I should be fine, but I feel like I do need to start putting effort into it. And the other thing I thought of that I need to do like prior to leaving, I feel like I need to make a playlist that can be like a good go-to, like family friendly but still fun playlist just to have, because like they say bring speakers and things like that, and I think that could be good to have, because right now on Spotify, like I don't trust my playlist to actually be family friendly, or like every song in each one to be family friendly. So I think we'll do that. And then I also need to make sure that things like my speaker's charged, my watch is charged, like things that like my portable battery's charged, things that I can't really wait till last minute because they have to like actually sit there and charge. I think that's going to be my go-to for today. I don't think I've actually given like details yet about like what I'm doing and where I'm going and why. It'll be a 1-week camp, so I'm really making a big deal for 1 week, but also it's like I'll be there a full 7 days, and it is a big deal. It's fun. I get paid for being there, just my regular like 40-hour work week wage, so I don't get paid for like all of the hours that I'm at camp. It's volunteer. Like it's not a requirement. You get to apply to go to camp if you want to, and I've been wanting to, like even from my first summer starting this job, I wanted to, but then I just like, since I was starting in May, it obviously didn't work for like that summer. Like I was still beginning, and then last year I just like didn't pursue it necessarily. Like I didn't know like when signups were and things like that. And so this year I made sure, I was like, okay, I'm going to camp this summer for sure. And so I like applied to be a volunteer. I had to do like an interview process, everything, all in like January, maybe February. And then I got approved, which is exciting. And obviously since I'm going, but I'm going to be like cabin leader for 13-year-old girls. And I'm very excited for it. I'm so excited for it. My camp will have like air conditioning. Like it's not going to be like tents. It'll have air conditioning, but it will be like a cabin, like bunk type vibes, like horseback riding, lake, canoeing, games, you know, just like a good campy vibe. I imagine there'll be like a bonfire at some point. I don't know, but I do plan on just like living my best life while I'm there. So like I am there as like a leader, like a cabin leader, cabin counselor, but I do still plan on having like the best time of my life as well. I think they have like a ropes course, like they have a lot of things, which I'm very excited for. I don't know any people that will be there at the same time as me. It may be where I show up and then I realize that I know people that like I didn't know I knew were going, but I mean, I don't know like any of the kids. I don't know my co-leaders yet. So it'll be a big like out of comfort zone moment, but is a moment that I'm like really excited for. Very excited for. Off topic, but I am going to try to wear my new pants today. These are my new pants. I am thinking that they are going to be the kind where I just need to wear them and they'll start fitting my body better as I wear them, because I think that they have started to like loosen up just in the time that I've worn them. I will need to be careful about my booty crack not sticking out today, but I think as long as I'm aware of it, we should be good. The work week's been fine so far, like nothing notable really. We had a staff meeting yesterday. I've spent a lot of time, like I've been busy this week, but it's been a lot of my lingering to-dos where it's all things that I'm so glad to have gotten them done. But it's like the things that have gotten bonked to the bottom of the to-do list for like weeks, like thankfully now they're done. So that's felt good, but it hasn't been not busy because I have been like knocking those things off. And I've been doing a lot of like transportation and resource things as well at work. So we're doing well. We're doing well. We're making it through the last week. It's been rainy all this week. It should be better next week when I'm gone. It should be. Okay, this is what I'm currently working with. As you can see, I have a lot of towels. I have all of my clothes. You can't see them all obviously in there. I have all of my clothes. I have shoes in there. I think this is gonna be my towel to put like under my bed, kind of, or not, like at the foot of my bed, sort of, to like wipe my feet off before getting in bed. This will be my like pool out and about towel, and this will be my actual bath towel. I have a speaker. I have my like phone charger, my what's it called? Like portable battery in there. 2 sunscreens. They do have theme days that I can talk about in a second. This is literally the only themed item that I'm bringing. I think my sheets are already in here. Oh yes, they're my sheets. They're in there. And I have all like t-shirts, shorts, everything. I'm gonna add these 2 skirts just because I figured that could be cute and fun. So kind of shoving those in there. Today is literally the day. So I'm still in my PJs because I'm gonna put off putting on like the clothes I'm gonna wear there until the very last minute so that I can be fresh whenever we get on the road. But I literally, like an old person, just like printed off all of the materials that I've gotten because everything got sent to my work email, and I didn't want to be in a position today where I was like, I needed like, I don't know, some sort of information and I couldn't get it. So I printed everything off. I literally have like printout directions to camp. I'm just like slowly turning more and more into an adult, I guess. But they do have like a theme for the week. I'm not sure how much they do that's like on theme. I'm kind of feeling nervous, like the fact that so many people here will have been to this camp like so many times. And obviously in my head, I'm like starting to project like my own child camp feelings of like, oh, I hope people like me. Like, I hope I'm fun, you know? I don't really have like that much that I'm bringing for these theme days though, because I figure if anything, like they'll provide stuff. But it's like under the big top theme is the overall theme, and then they have like different days. Some are just like topsy-turvy Thursday to show off your wackiest, tackiest, most mismatched outfits. Like, okay, I'll go with the vibes. But the one thing that they do have is Wild Animal Wednesday, and so I'm just bringing my trusty old skincare headband that's a giraffe. That's like been my go-to costume for anything in the past months since I've got it. So that's that. I printed off the packing list, of course, and then yesterday I was like, when I did the majority of my packing, the things that I still have left, I'm mostly putting in my backpack. So I have this duffel. I'll bring my backpack, and then I might bring like just one more, just like Lulu bag or something, because the majority of things that I have left to pack now are just like toiletries, which actually is perfect because I kind of forgot about this. I got a package from Peace Out Skincare that I think I'm just gonna bring what they sent me to camp with me because it'll be like perfect skincare. I should go get that actually. I also got a package that just, it could have been something I bought, I really don't remember, that I just got a notification that I got in my package room that I should go pick up before leaving. Oh my gosh, love this. So this is a Peace Out acne gel cleanser that is like one of my empties from, I think I finished it like a week or 2 ago, honestly. I loved this. I used it daily, and so I'm excited to kind of work it back into my routine since I went a week without it. It's a pretty simple cleanser, but it has salicylic acid, maltobionic acid, and a ceramide complex. I don't know, it didn't irritate my skin. I feel like it's done good things for me so far, so I'm gonna bring this. They sent Peace Out Acne Healing Dots, which I don't think I've tried their acne dots before. If my skin reacts in the same way that it does to the cleanser, I think those would be really good, and I'm excited. I think I'll bring those too, just in case. Little emergency survival kit for camp. And then they also sent an overnight biocollagen recovery mask. So that one I'm not gonna take to camp, but that one's gonna be a recovery after I get back from camp. I'm going to pack up all of the things that I wrote down yesterday that I still need to pack. It's just various things that I didn't want to forget, such as like water bottle, sunglasses, those kinds of things that could have waited till today to be packed. I'm gonna go see what that package is that's in my locker room and go get my AirPods from Zach's car, and then we'll touch base again. It's about an hour and a half right now until we'll leave, just so you know. So I'm not feeling rushed because it's not too much that I have to do, but it's like enough that I'm feeling ready to like be sitting in my outfit with all my things packed and ready to go. The hair is really good.
It felt like they were trying to go right at the very last second.
You make me un poco loco, un poquitito loco. That girl is an amazing. That girl is a gun to my holster. She's running through my mind all day. That should be me on your hand. That should be me. We're about 13 minutes away from camp. The package that I told you about and then didn't end up really showing you was a Good Molecules PR package. That was actually a surprise, which is pretty rare that I get like just surprise packages, so that was fun. I did not bring it with me, but we'll have to try it later. I feel like my goals for this week, 1, reason for the season, and then 2, selfish. Number 1, obviously, is that like every camper has a good time and feels loved and feels special. That is my ultimate goal. And then my goal number 2 on a selfish I don't know, agenda is to have a s'more, and I want to do something on a lake, whether that's a kayak or a paddleboard. Those are the vibes I'm feeling. I want a nighttime campfire type vibe in my life, and then I also just want to have a good time. So, like, obviously, first and foremost, the campers. Secondly, s'more for me. Zach's gonna be alone for a week, so everyone send him your thoughts and prayers.
God.
He's been crying the whole way to camp. He's been crying. We have 6 more miles on the interstate, and then we peel off and find the campsite. Will you, whenever you're driving away, can you take like a little video of me like walking with my stuff into camp so I can make it be like the outro?
With what? My phone?
Your phone, yeah, that's fine. It's an awful sound. Is that the track in the middle?
Yeah.
Can you do that for us?
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm trying to think if I have anything else to say. Any final words before I'm gone? I'm really excited.
Have a great time, princess.
I plan on having a great and wonderful time. I feel like I had one more thing. Must not have been that important. Oh, I guess the only thing was that I'm feeling... It came back to me. So I'm feeling a little bit self-conscious about the amount of belongings I'll have walking in, but it's really just because I put my pillow and a blanket each in separate bags, which means that I have the duffel and my backpack, which I think are fine, like fine amount aesthetically, you know, like walking in for people's perceptions of me. But then I'm going to have the huge duffel, like check size duffel, backpack, and 2 bags, one in each hand. That starts to look like a lot. So I was feeling a little self-conscious about that. Because I could be low maintenance, but they don't have pillows, so you need to bring your pillow. But, like, I wanted my pillow to have handles, so I put it in a Lulu bag. So I feel like that's reasonable. Like, it's justified. All of it's justified.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I feel like...
Yeah, it's justified.
I wish...
5 bags for 5 nights.
7 nights, and I have 2 bags, and then a pillow and a blanket.
8 bags for 2 nights.
I wish I had, like, a trunk, so it could be, like, Parent Trap vibes, like, whenever they're getting dropped off at camp. That's what I'm picturing for myself. Parent Trap, Camp Rock, any other good camp shows? I feel like Mary-Kate and Ashley had, like, some campy vibes at some point.
Camp Rock. Camp Rock.
Yes. Anyways, miss you already. You won't have a chance to miss me. The videos will be posted every week just like normal, but just know that I am leaving. You won't miss any videos, but just pretend you'll miss me.
They're going to camp?
Oh, actually they probably are. You see that bumper sticker? You pointed, that's what you were pointing at earlier? I didn't see what you were pointing at earlier. Someone's got a bumper sticker. I think they're going to be headed to camp with us. That's great. That's wonderful. Kids come tomorrow. I come today. Kids come tomorrow. Anyways, love you. Oh, look forward to the videos of me saying goodbye and walking away while Zach has to drive away by himself and then live by himself for a week. Look forward to those. But love you. Bye.